viewers, I'm Advocate Kiara from Lexis and Company. In today's video, we'll talk about constructive res judicata. In a recently reported decision, Ramchandra Dagu Sonare dead by RSV Vidhu Hira Meher dead by LRs and others, AIR 2010 SC 818, Honorable Supreme Court has explained the doctrine of constructive res judicata as applicable in Indian law. A subset of the doctrine of res judicata emanating from Section 11 of the Code of Civil Procedure, the doctrine of constructive res judicata sets to naughty any claim being raised in a subsequent proceeding wherein an earlier proceeding such claim ought to have been raised and decided. As a rule of prudence, thus the doctrine seeks to bar determination and enforcement of claims which have not been raised at an appropriate juncture in judicial proceedings. Honorable Supreme Court explained the meaning and ambit of the doctrine of constructive res judicata as under. It is well known that the doctrine of res judicata is codified in Section 11 of the Code of Civil Procedure 1908. Section 11 generally comes into play in relation of civil suit. But apart from the codified law, the doctrine of res judicata or the principle of res judicata has been applied since long in various other kinds of proceedings and situations by courts. In England, India and other countries, the rule of constructive res judicata is engrafted in explanation 4 of Section 11 of the Code of Civil Procedure, and in many other situations also principles not only of direct res judicata but of constructive res judicata are also applied. If by any judgment or order any matter in issue has been directly and explicitly decided, the decision operates as res judicata and bars the trial of an identical issue in a subsequent proceedings between the same parties. The principle of res judicata comes into play when any judgment, any order, a decision of a particular issue is implicit in, if that is, it must be deemed to have been necessarily decided by implications, even then the principle of res judicata on that issue is directly applicable. When any matter which might and ought to have been made a ground of defense or attack in a formal proceedings but was not so made, then such a matter in the eye of law to avoid multiplicity of litigation and to bring about finality in it, it is deemed to have been constructively in issue and therefore it is taken as decided. I hope you are pretty much clear with the concept of constructive res judicata, which is given under explanation 4 of Section 11 under Code of Civil Procedure 1908. And if not so, then do let me know in the comment section regarding all your doubts and queries. I will see you guys super soon in my next video with some other legal topic.